Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Zenkai Rush, and we're going to specifically look at Rush 1. So this is the final fight for Rush 1. We're going to finish all the trials in this run. So the trials for Rush 1 for the final battle is battle with 3 Saiyan characters or more. Then in the first battle it was to battle with 2 blue characters or more, and then in the second one it was to use a DB Saga unit. So we are going to take on this stage. I have tried to complete each stage as free-to-play friendly as possible, so you won't see things like Legends limited characters, etc. if I can help it. However, obviously, you must use whatever units are best for you. I don't really want to dictate what you should and shouldn't use, but you should definitely use what's best for you. Just remember that you can only have 3 units enter the stage, and those units need to include the trial unit. The supporters will not count. So if you put your blue units in the support section, or if you put them your DB Saga unit in the support section, it won't count. And then of course also an important thing to remember is of course that you can complete a trial and then take on the bosses again. So for example, you can face them with 2 blue units, you can fail, and then you'll be able to have a second attempt. That trial will still count, and then you will be able to continue and finish off the bosses. So that is something helpful. Here I've gone with the free Goku, the free God Goku. We also have the cooler movie Goku, who's okay, and we have a sparkling yellow Vegeta. The extreme Vegeta. We're gonna go with the extreme Vegeta. He's the free-to-play one. We're then gonna fill up the team with just a whole bunch of Saiyan buff units, ideally. Remember, this stage is to take it on with Saiyan units, so that is our focus here. We should be more than fine. Rush 1 is not super duper difficult. It is quite challenging. It'll be all rushes will always be challenging for new players, because they require you to have quite a wide box, or at least some decent options, and you're going to need 2 or 3 options to take on each stage. If you want to really get through it easily, you can just kind of build 2, 3, 4 teams and just auto battle it, I guess. But yeah, realistically speaking, you do want options to try and take on each and every single stage. So the reason you want to take on these Zenkai challenges is obviously just, mainly because you kind of want to get these Zenkai coins. You can use them to buy Zenkai material, which is very, very good. And you can use that to Zenkai Awaken any unit that has received a Zenkai Awakening already, or most of them, I should say. So you're going to want to buy that material with the coins, and I'll show you those coins at the end of this match here. So we're going to open up, obviously getting some good damage in with God Goku. Vegeta, we're going to just basically Rising Rush this Gohan to try and eliminate him as soon as possible. The main reason we want to eliminate him as soon as possible is because quite frankly, he's the biggest threat to the rest of the team, being a purple type unit, and we kind of want to obviously run our 2 green units against the Frieza and the Goku. Our green units will do more than enough damage. Make sure you're trying to use the battle bonus characters. That will help you out quite a lot, as they do gain quite a bit of increased stats overall. So that is going to help you for this Rush 1. It is Dragon Ball Saga and Saiyan units for all 3 fights. So you're going to want to try and use those kind of units. Notable units are units like the free-to-play Kid Goku Youth, who obviously fulfills both categories and is quite powerful. You can technically save him for this last round. I used him in the second round, and I will talk about which units I used in the first and second round at the end of the video. So if you do want to obviously jump ahead and maybe take a look at that, it is in the last minute of the video, so you can go and take a look there. Right now we are just finishing off Frieza and Goku. So they do have breaks. You do need to be careful of their breaks. Obviously it just brings them back with full health, full vanish engage. For the most part we didn't really have too many issues, although we did cut it quite close. I shouldn't really have subbed in Vegeta, and we'll talk about that when it happens, but I subbed in Vegeta for to take a Rising Rush when I didn't actually have to. Yeah, pretty much was just kind of a waste of time. Didn't need Vegeta to, take the Rising Rush, and it did wipe out Vegeta at full health, and it just wasn't really necessary when I could have sacrificed a green option, especially since God Goku does eventually get quite low overall. So, but either way, we managed to finish it, and we would have finished it off with a follow-up fight anyway. So it's really not too much of an issue, But yeah, for the most part, the nice thing about these Zenkai Super Rushes is, like I said, you can take on a challenge with the trial characters. You don't have to necessarily finish the trial or the challenge in one fight. As long as you beat the bosses and at some point utilize the trial characters, you will be able to complete the challenge, and then you'll be able to complete the boss. So that makes it much better, because it means that there's a lot more room for error. Like before, if you failed, you would have to basically run another team with the exact same requirements and try and win with that, which was quite difficult overall. So yeah, definitely I would say is a lot better now, in terms of like our options and everything, and I think it's just better overall. You can see we did end up cutting it close. Goku took a lot of damage here, which wasn't great, but luckily we got the Vanishing Rush, which was pretty good. We got the Vanishing Gauge back from getting below the health threshold, and then we get to finish him off with the follow-up normal attack here, which is great. And yeah, we got the win in one go, which is good. It's always nice to get the win in one go with a pretty decent team. I mean, I wouldn't say it's super hectic or anything. Obviously Rising Rush 1 is not as challenging as the others, but it's nice to show people a team that they can achieve this with. And you can see there we got 5 of the yellow Zenkai coins. So if you go to the exchange shop, you'll be able to see the Zenkai coins. If we take a look, you can see that the battle bonus boosts are Saiyan, RDB Saga. And if you look at the trials, it's battle with 2 elements, battle with 1 Dragon Ball Saga unit, and battle with 3 Saiyan units. So pretty straightforward there. We'll talk about the teams now, but just to take a look at the exchange shop, just so you can see what you can use your Zenkai coins on. Pretty much pretty much all of the units that have been, and you can buy quite a bit of Z power for them. That is Zenkai power, which is pretty good. It will help us out quite a bit, and it's great that they've given away to kind of like regain Z power, I should say. Yeah, in terms of the team builds or the units that we used for the first 2 fights, I'm not going to recap the fights or anything. They were pretty straightforward and we didn't struggle too much, so I'll just highlight the units. But yeah, in the first fight, we utilized the Ultra Rare Vegeta. Very nice unit to use. We also used the new blue Vegeta, and we also used the blue Goku. This one most people have Zenkai because he is a unit that can be Zenkai'd with new free-to-play accounts. Then for the second fight, let's just remove these units. For the second fight, we used Super Saiyan Goku. We also used Kid Goku, and we used the Legacy of Kakarot Goku, or the DBZ Kakarot game Goku from the crossover event. But that's it. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like or leave a comment and I'll try and reply. But I wish you all good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care and bye.